Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of the Lakelands Football Show. It's obviously our last one of this football season. It's been an awesome one. Last week, Abbeville defeated Saluda 21-16 in the Upper State Championship. It's a heck of a game. We were there.
Yeah.
And then, and it was cold.
Yep, it was very cold.
David was on the sideline. I was in the press box,
Yeah.
so it wasn't that bad for me. And then this Friday, we're going to see Abbeville take on Batesburg-Leesville in the state
Panthers
championship.
are going to win. Oh, jeez.
Oh, we said like 5 times not to say that pun. He just loose cannon.
I just
around
break
here.
rules.
Just
Sorry.
loose cannon. Anyway, so why don't we talk about what Abbeville is walking into? So they're gonna play at Benedict College in Columbia on Friday. Batesburg-Leesville 10-4 overall, was 6-4 in the regular season, and then David and I were actually just talking about this. They won 4 road playoff games.
Hard to do.
Came in as the number 4 seed, and then kind of like defied like all likeliness, right? And then now they're facing like mighty Abbeville in the state championship.
And if I'm not wrong, they've played 14 games and 5 have been at home. 5 have been at home, 9 have been on the road.
Point is, they've mostly been on the road, so they're pretty
they
comfortable playing on the road,
yeah.
right? And Abbeville's been at home through all the playoffs except for that one Chirac game that was 4 hours away. Thanks for sending me to that one, guys. But anyway, so let's, what are you guys leaning toward with Abbeville and Batesburg-Leesville? Just as far as like, who you favor and why.
Abbeville doesn't beat themselves. They win the game. What does that mean? Penalties, turnovers, momentum swings, special teams. Those are my 4 big things. We saw in the Saluda game, Saluda has the ability to change field position very quickly. If Batesburg-Leesville does that, take advantage of turnovers in short fields, then it could be a back and forth game. If Abbeville controls what they do best, which is everything pretty much, with barring special
Except
teams.
for recovering onside kicks, as last week's game
again, special teams.
as last week's game would prove. Yeah, they were up. It was 21-16, and then there were 3 minutes to play, and Saluda Malik Brooks had a touchdown.
Yep.
Then Saluda tried for an onside kick. You were like yards away from this when it happened.
Yeah, it was insane.
Yeah, I know. And then they just didn't fall on it, and so Saluda recovers it. But fortunately, Abbeville's defense, like you were saying, like they can't beat themselves,
Sure.
but like. They're so good that you can afford a mistake or two, clearly, even if it's not recovering an onside kick. And then they hold them 4 downs, and then, Sterling Agnew catches an interception to end the game.
There you go.
So I think you make a good point, and we'll see
think
what happens with special teams.
And they've been here. You got to think about this. I'm not sure the amount of players from last year to this year's team that have been a part of last year's team.
For Abbeville.
So they know the moment. They've been in this big game situation. Not sure how Batesburg-Leesville will react. So you got to think about that too.
And you were at the press conference, right? When Abbeville players were talking about, we've been here before, we want another one.
Sure, they want to send their seniors off with a win. I mean, naturally, they did that last year and they want to do it again this year. Going back to onside kicks, I think that Batesburg-Leesville might need to recover more than 1 or 2 onside kicks to have a shot beating Abbeville. I think Abbeville wins this 2 scores at least. But there is a lot of interesting history between the 2 schools. 21-20 is the all-time record. Batesburg-Leesville with 21 wins over Abbeville. No one's beaten Abbeville as many times as that. Perry Woolbright, the coach at Batesburg-Leesville, his grandpa actually played with Jamie Nichols' grandpa in Abbeville. So
it's a small town around here.
Yeah, so
around these parts.
I mean, the tradition's there. It's all you would want at a 2A state championship. But Abbeville is the stronger team, as they've demonstrated all season.
Yeah, I think that's something we've said a couple times. You started it, and then I copied it. It was, until Abbeville gives us a reason not to pick it, why would we pick against?
Still
the
have
Panthers?
a reason to
Just
go
these
win.
Panthers. Right, right. Well, yeah, and I think that's a good point. I think with what we saw last week against Saluda, which Saluda is obviously, Saluda's no chump opponent. Like they played Abbeville. As someone who's covered way too many Abbeville blowouts, that was actually a good game,
nice
and that one,
to see,
right? That one was actually fun to watch. And Saluda blowouts. It was oh, okay, this is actually a good matchup. But I think I'm with you guys. I think I'm going Abbeville, just because. I think Abbeville is really kind of firing on all cylinders.
Sure.
Probably going to have Bryce Jackson back at wide receiver. He played a little bit last week, kind of as a decoy, but maybe this week he'll actually be a downfield target. got your entire stable of running backs.
Yeah.
Got Jamie Gray at quarterback. Got Sterling Agnew leading the defensive backs.
Yeah.
Obviously, a really strong defensive line too. Really strong linebacking core.
Got Jamie Nichols calling the shots too.
Got Jamie on the sideline. He knows what he's doing. So I think Abbeville it's hard to pick against.
Let's just say that.
Sure. Well, when you're the defending 2A state champs, absolutely, it's yours to lose. So I will be at the game. So follow along for updates, and then follow along for details about like where you need to pick up tickets, where when and where you need to be, where you need to park.
Right.
I'll figure that out. Then I'll let you know. Once I know, you'll be the first to know. But yeah, anything else you guys want to cover?
Go Abbeville.
We don't advocate for Abbeville. We don't.
It's been a heck of a season.
This is our boss. Okay. Well, I think we're all in agreement.
Yeah.
It's another sweep.
A-Town.
We'll see what happens. But yeah, follow along for details, and let's do a recap video. I just decided.
Sure.
Let's do a recap video after state.
Not today.
Not today. After the game. Okay. See you guys later.